Yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Lamborghini Preem, back once again, talking this boxing shit. And as always, make sure you check out my all new album, It's My Turn, the Throne Ascension LP, the deluxe edition. It's available literally everywhere music can be found. That's Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, Tidal. Big shout out to Tidal. Shit. What the fuck else? I can't think of nothing else off the top of my head right now. But everywhere you find music, just search the Supreme General and I shall appear. Also, if you fuck with me the long way, make sure you stop by my official site, hustlegameboss.com/shop and cop your official Supreme General merchandise today. You know what I'm saying? It's number fly shit on there all the way around. If you like fly shit, you're gonna love it. And if you want to support me, you know what I mean? Show me that you guys show me some motherfucking love, like you should, because it definitely will be much appreciated. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Check out my music. Cop my merchandise, shit like that, man. That's all showing love. Even listening to this video right now for free, showing love. Give me a thumbs up in this motherfucker. I appreciate it. But with that being said, let's address this supposed Bob Arum, because I haven't confirmed it. I just seen the headlines. Really, I honestly didn't even delve too far into it because I'm aware of Bob Arum's tricks and tactics when it comes to manipulating the media. And with that in mind, I took this with a grain of salt, but even still, I'm going to cover it. He supposedly offered Danny Garcia $3 million to fight Terrance Crawford. Hold on, one later. Now, first off, I don't know if I believe this, but let's assume for the sake of argument that it's true. We all know that Al Heyman fighters, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because they get money under the table. I don't know if it's because they getting certain perks that the world not privy to. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, they have been turning down big money. You got AB a few years ago turned down like 40 million with Rock Nation or whatever. You have numerous fighters jumping ship from Golden Boy over the years to working with Al Heyman in the PBC exclusively. You got guys like Errol Spence refusing like mega offers from different promoters, including De La Hoya and the rest of the hoes over at Golden Boy. And I don't want to say hoes. Let me not say that because there's some good people over there. So let me just say De La Hoya and the good folks over at Golden Boy, they made Spence a heavy offer. He flat turned it down flat. It's known that Bob Arum apparently made Spence an offer too. He turned that down flat. And all these fighters from Andre Berto all the way to, Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, all these guys had opportunities to go to Top Rank, where it was rumored that Top Rank would be trying to lure them away, but none of them left. So what that tells me, in my all-knowing wisdom, that these guys, the getting is better over there on the Heyman side. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is Al Heyman do, them boys is making, they're in a better situation over there in their opinion. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise they would have signed with Top Rank. So with that in mind, a $3 million offer to Danny Garcia at this point in his career, I don't think is enough money for a Terrance Crawford fight. Not enough to cause him to, stop messing with Al Heyman and flip it. Because we seen Eddie Hearn do the same tactic with Adrian Broner just recently. Try to offer him, what was it, $2 million a fight. And what it does is it's a two-edged thing. Like, okay, this is what that does. They both know. Well, I don't know about Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn might not have known this, so I give him the benefit of the doubt because the timing was different and things weren't as, people wasn't saying shit like they saying it now, but with Bob Arum would know that offering Danny Garcia $3 million to fight Terrance Crawford probably not gonna be enough money, because I mean, it just seemed like Danny Garcia been making millions of dollars for a minute now. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, I don't know the man pocket, I don't pocket watch like that, but I'm just assuming he has been, because fucking with Heyman, everybody done got paid, you know, so I'm going to just assume he been caked out for a minute, and a $3 million fight with Terrance Crawford probably wouldn't be nearly enough for him now, but to the average fan, that $3 million is gonna sound like a hell of a lot of money. Like, how could you turn that down type shit? You know what I mean? The NFL and the NBA be doing that shit a lot too. You know what I'm saying? Where motherfuckers get paid, like they say, oh, this guy's making $100 million, and you the average person like $100 million fucking dollars, like you fucking cut my arm off. And I'll go in there for $100 million, not realizing that, you know, none of that shit is guaranteed, and it's based on how well this guy plays, you know what I'm saying? And the $100 million that he's getting paid is a mere pittance. And when you look at what the owner is making off of what this guy does, you know what I'm saying? Because if they're willing to pay you, I mean, and that's just business. Yeah, that's why you can't knock the owners. You know what I mean? You can't. That's why everybody would love to be an owner, you know, because honestly, you know, it's business, just like any business. You want to return on your investment. You want to invest a certain amount of money, and you want to return on that investment. The more money you invest, the more return you want to see. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to invest big money into things and not receive a proper return on that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. So I don't begrudge anybody. It's just business, but at the same time, that's what's going on. Now, to the public, it seems like this guy's being paid an exorbitant amount of money, but when you compare it to what he's actually generating, then there's a huge disparity there. You know what I'm saying? That's where the money is made. So, you know, that's the game, you know? I mean, it is what it is, but Bob Arum is fully aware of this. The average person is not. So the average person is going to look at this situation and go, yo, this man getting $3 million for this fight, and he turned it down. He must be scared. You know what I mean? He must be scared. And that plays right into the Bob father's hands, man. Bob Arum is a fucking genius, man. Let me say that off top, man. Bob Arum a motherfucking genius, man. His tactics are incredible, man. That's just my opinion on the shit, but, you know, at the end of the day, when you see shit like this, is just shit to stir up controversy, yo. A $3 million offer to Danny Garcia at this point in his career is not realistic. Not nowhere near realistic enough to draw him away from Al Heyman, because people have offered way more to lesser individuals and they didn't leave Al Heyman. So, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck out of here with that nonsense. And anybody, you know, who believes that Danny Garcia is somehow afraid because of this is just ridiculous. This is the offer that he probably wouldn't even entertain if it was real. That's assuming that it's not real. You know what I'm saying? It could be 100% real. They could have sent the offer. Either way, it don't really make a difference, honestly. You know, it wasn't gonna work. You know, it was to be realistic about this shit. You know, at the end of the day, Terrance Crawford, in my opinion, is better off fighting other people than jumping over to the Al Heyman stand. Now, watching him fight Danny Garcia would be a good fight, but to be honest, man, seeing Buzz stand next to Spence really just showed me, like, yeah, he's not that big of a welterweight, man. He's not that big of a welterweight. And he's going to have the power and the skill to keep guys off of him, but at some point, that size is gonna matter, man. And I don't know, man. I got a lot of respect for Bud, man. Don't get it twisted. And I have a lot of respect for his skills in general. But man, this shit here, man, that's a lot, man. That's a lot to ask of this guy. And he only been up in the welterweight division for what, 2 fights now? Give him two, three more fights. Not even 3. That's too many. Maybe 1 or 2 more fights to acclimate himself to the weight a little bit more. And then he can start jumping ship. And then it would be nice to see him against maybe a Danny Garcia before fighting Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? I think he needs at least 2 fights before he fights Errol Spence. He's just too small. Too small. That whole confrontation with him and E. Spence, man, I loved it, by the way. Big shout out to whoever got the footage out. I think it was Ellie. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a couple other cats out there, man. Also want to send big shout out to my man Barbershop Conversation. He be doing a good job out there. You know what I mean? Always my niggas over at the Boxing Voice. My man Ness. Big shout out to Ness. You know what I mean? I want to send love out to all y'all boys, man. Y'all boys do, incredible work. You know what I mean? My nigga Town Business. You know what I mean? Shout out Town Business. You know what I mean? 78 Sports TV is another good channel to go check out. You know what I'm saying? Man, my nigga Santee Walden, man. You gotta go fuck my nigga Santee, man. All the way around. Real nigga all the way around. You know what I'm saying? Go find my man Santee Walden. Check him out. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Same thing, 78 and everybody else that I just mentioned, the Boxing Voice in particular.